In a surprising political twist, reports indicate that the African Democratic Congress (ADC) is considering handing its 2027 presidential ticket to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, setting the stage for a fresh realignment ahead of the Nigeria's general election. Well, if this play out, it will reshape the opposition landscape and change power calculations within PDP and directly affect Labour Party's Peter Obi, who has been positioning himself as the leading alternative to the ruling APC. But why would ADC pick Atiku, of all people, to be a presidential candidate, knowing that it's the turn of the South according to the gentleman's agreement in Nigeria in 2027? Well, let's take a look at it closely. ADC is a smaller but nationally spread party. By offering Atiku his ticket, it positioned itself as a central platform for a broader opposition coalition. Now, secondly, after two successful attempts under PDP between 2019-2023, Atiku may be looking for a party he can control more easily and negotiate favorable terms with. Number three, ADC attempts to break the PDP deadlock. At the moment, PDP is internally fractured with conflict involving the Wike faction and the Shea Makindes faction. Now, ADC offering Atiku a ticket could be a way to bypass PDP's zoning debates and internal crisis. Now, how could this impact Nigeria's political parties? Well, there will be fragmentation of the opposition party as a result of this. Instead of uniting, the opposition could split further into Peter Obi's Labour movement, Atiku under ADC, then PDP leftovers. This may eventually strengthen APC in 2027. Well, since Atiku has left PDP, this could drain PDP's fundraising and northern mobilization strength. Trigger mass defections may occur to favor Atiku, and this could trigger possibly ending PDP's status as the biggest opposition party in Nigeria. ADC could suddenly become a major player, similar to how Labour Party was in 2027, in 2023 with Peter Obi. This could shake up the two-party dominance Nigeria has known since 1998. Now, what does all this thing mean for Peter Obi? Because he has aligned with um, ADC but has not officially joined. Well, many young voters and urban supporters may see Atiku's move as old politics recycling itself again, strengthening Obi's appeal as the fresh reform candidate. But it could also split the anti-APC vote. In 2023, Peter Obi and Atiku split the opposition vote. The same may happen again if both of them go separate ways. Atiku captures northern bloc voters. Obi dominates southern and youth demographics. This divided front could hand APC a retention victory, and APC's political calculation could be working out for them at the moment. Atiku Abubakar has been in Nigerian politics for 34 years now and has consistently contested for the seat of the presidency. Atiku's first major political derailment came not from voters but from within his own house. The notorious political war between President Obasanjo and Atiku became the major crack in Atiku's political armor. Obasanjo accused him of disloyalty. Atiku accused Obasanjo of dictatorship. The PDP was divided then, and Atiku lost the chance to become the PDP's natural successor. This fight marked the beginning of a pattern: strong start, internal conflict, loss of structure, political repositioning, failure to clinch power. This pattern will repeat itself again and again in Atiku's political career. Now, Atiku left PDP at some point and joins AC, but fails again. In 2007, when he left the PDP, Atiku ran under the Action Congress (AC). He tried to present himself as the alternative to the establishment he helped build, which is the PDP. But the campaign collapsed under several setbacks, and PDP's solid national machinery dominated. There were a lot of court battles which weakened his momentum. AC struggled with national reach at that point because it was a newly formed political party. Now, the Obasanjo factor followed him like a shadow all through his political career. Atiku lost badly, and with that loss, the myth of Atiku's unstoppable political force took a major hit for the first time. Now, Atiku returns to PDP, loses primaries, then joins APC and still loses. After 2007, Atiku returned to PDP. At that point, many believed he would regain control, but PDP had moved on without him. In the 2011 primaries, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan crushed him in the party primaries. Once again, Atiku switched parties, this time to APC in 2014, positioning himself as a founding member and another anchor of the new coalition. His calculation was that the North will reward him with the presidential ticket. But in 2015, APC chose Muhammadu Buhari, another failure. Now that's another miscalculation, another crossroad for Atiku in his political career. So Atiku did what Atiku always does. He left the party, then returned in 2019. Atiku came back to PDP once more, describing it as his home. He won the ticket in a sweeping primary that reignited hope among his loyalists. His battle against Buhari looked competitive. Polls predicted a very close race, but at the ballot box, Buhari dominated the North. APC's federal power proved overwhelming for Atiku to overcome. Now, Atiku's credibility suffered attacks. What is the result then? The result was another defeat again. So the biggest blow to Atiku's career came in 2023 general election, and not because he lost, but because of how he lost that election. Atiku no longer carried the hope of the opposition. And now comes Peter Obi, Atiku's former running mate. He broke away from PDP and transformed the Labour Party into a national wave. For the first time in Atiku's career, he lost the Christian vote, he lost the youth vote, he lost several southern strongholds, he lost the social media and public narrative as well. He lost the image of main opposition leader. Atiku came second, Obi came third officially, but for the first time in moral victory among many citizens, Obi is seen as the president. And the 2023 race revealed something powerful, that the Nigerian youth have moved on from supporting Atiku Abubakar. So why would Atiku consider accepting the 2027 ticket of the ADC, a smaller, less influential party? Well, the answer is simple: control. In PDP, Atiku must fight the governors, the zoning debate, the regional tension, internal rebellion. In ADC, on the other hand, the ticket will be gifted to him. No primaries, no resistance, no power struggle. But this move reveals something deeper, that Atiku may no longer believe he can command the PDP. He may be choosing a party he can dominate completely. But domination does not guarantee victory in general elections. Atiku clinching the ADC presidential ticket come 2027 means that Obi will have to go back to Labour Party and put his house in order to have a chance to compete in 2027 presidential general election. If he succeeds in doing that, Obi will become the leading face of the opposition, and he could sell the idea that the old order is collapsing, that what Nigeria wants is something new. Obi may even gain more momentum, especially if he enters alliances or strengthens Labour Party's reach, or if he decides to join the PDP. Now, it is clear that the APC are the major benefactors or beneficiary of these divisions among oppositions. Well, whether you support Atiku or criticize him, whether you support Peter Obi or prefer the ruling APC, one thing is certainly clear. This ADC ticket rumor is more than a headline. It is the next turning point in Nigeria's political evolution. Atiku's long journey filled with hope, defeat, reinvention, and repeated political failure is now entering what may be his final chapter. Well, will this be the comeback or the final fall? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, that the road to 2027 just became far more unpredictable at this point. What do you think about all this? Please comment. Let's talk about it. Thank you.